Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Oh boy. What's it gonna be?
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
I'm looking forward to meeting my professors and learning all I can at Hogwarts.
Indeed. Hogwarts has much to offer a dedicated student. And what you learn in class will prepare you for challenges outside the classroom as well. I wonder... I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
Daring, curiosity, loyalty, and ambition. I think I will go on... Out of all four, the two middle ones, curiosity and loyalty, I think I will go under curiosity, because that is... For a game like this, curiosity is just... screams me.
A desire to learn? I do enjoy a good puzzle, and I believe I have a ready mind.
You're clever indeed. You have the ability to reflect clearly on that which puzzles others. And you've a ready mind, quick to learn. Perhaps you belong in Ravenclaw.
Well, you called it. Ravenclaw it is. Oh, I don't have to be in Ravenclaw. Okay, so it gives me the options to decline it and choose a different house. But should I accept Ravenclaw or should I decline and see where it sits, see what else he says? I don't know. You know what? I'm kind of good with Ravenclaw. I don't want to be a Gryffindor. Kind of don't want to be a Hufflepuff. I was leaning towards Slytherin or Ravenclaw, so you know what? We'll go with Ravenclaw. Why not?
You belong in Ravenclaw!
Yeah, you better clap. We're going to win the House Cup.
And one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether. But don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Professor Wand up the arse. That's what your name should be.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way. It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. Might be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I am, Professor.
This is the entrance to the Ravenclaw Common Room. You must solve a riddle to enter. I won't be of much help, I'm afraid. This sort of thing has always confounded me.
Who lived longer? The ghost or the poltergeist?
A ghost or a poltergeist? A non-being can never have been.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Well, she is a nice professor, unlike Mr. Professor Moustache over there.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
Let's have a quick look around first, see what we can spot.
Revelio. Lumos.
Yes, well, it looks like a nice little common room. Let's go and see what we better. What do we have to do? Okay, do we go up the stairs or down the stairs? Let's go up the stairs. I'm half tempted to skip class just to go explore the castle.
I suppose some introductions are in order.
This should be interesting. One moment. Watch this.
Ugh! What is this? Someone threw a dung bomb. Let's get out of here.
That wasn't quite the reaction I wanted. Oh well.
Right. What did you hope would happen?
I suppose I hoped it would lighten the mood. Ravenclaws can be a bit on edge the first day of class. I'm Everett, by the way. You seem downright calm next to some of these characters, and you survived a rather harrowing trip here.
I'm glad to be here. Ready for classes to start.
Good. Glad to hear it. Truly, there's no reason to be nervous. Most professors are firm but fair. I mean, not all of the tricks I play are as simple as a tossed dung bomb, and I'm still here.
Wait, did you say most professors are fun but fair?
Ha! I did. But probably best I let you judge for yourself. I do tend to push their limits. I should wander off before someone traces that dung bomb back to me. Nice meeting you.
You too, Everett.
You kid needs some punishment.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
Yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing with that, but let's go back into the common room. It's quite a nice little area.
I wonder where they're from. Can't imagine starting a new school this late.
Hey, over here guys, come on. You're gonna talk, you know, if you're gonna talk bad shit, I bet you come over and talk to me then. Instead of acting like I'm an alien from another planet.
Revelio.
Introduce yourself to Samantha. Radio. Yeah, can't get past you two.
That's just brilliant, Amit. Brilliant! You'd think you could... Ah! Why, hello. Would you like to take a look? can't see too much in the day. Well, except for stars like Sirius, Canopus, Vega, and Arcturus. I'm Amit. Pleasure to have you in Ravenclaw. Never met someone who's been so close to a dragon before.
Can't say I'd recommend it, frankly. It's nice to meet you, Amit. I take it you like astronomy?
Oh, yes. So much to be learned from the stars. Also, there's something about the open air and night sky above the tower. It's invigorating. You will adore astronomy. Professor Shaw is incredibly knowledgeable.
I hope astronomy's on my schedule. Sounds interesting.
I have good news for you. You are most definitely taking astronomy. It is required for all 5th years. You will be enthralled with the tower. Plus, a quality telescope can show you things you never dreamed of.
I suppose I'll see you in class then.
Yes. Oh, and speaking of class, better get to my first one of the year. Nothing like the smell of fresh parchment, is there? Be seeing you!
That was cool. Once the books decided they're just like, no, we're not going to stick around, we're just going to sort ourselves.
I'm not sure this is the right spot. I want him to be in the perfect place. A place he'll be happy with. But I can't seem to find it. Great golden gobstones! I want him to thrive here.
Golden gobstones?
My own little expression. I bought this Dittany seedling from home and I so want him to feel cozy. Dittany is amazing, isn't it? So much healing power in such a little plant. I've a bit of a thing for plants, as you can see. Pleased to meet you. I'm Samantha.
Nice to meet you, Samantha. Is Dittany used in Wiggenweld potion?
It is. Looks like someone's been studying up on their potion making.
Actually, Professor Fig told me about the Wiggenweld potion.
Of course. I heard you were studying with him before term. He's an enigma, Fig. Teaches about theory.
He's a what?
A lot about practical
He's an
magic.
enigma Fig?
He did teach me a few things before term, but that's all I can tell you.
Well, I hope he told you about more than Wiggenweld. You've lots to catch up on, I'm sure.
Ooh. Oh, that's an interesting one.
An affinity for herbology is more typical of a Hufflepuff than a Ravenclaw, isn't it?
Ordinarily, perhaps, but it runs in my family. We've a full plot of these little fellows back home. I suppose you could say herbology is in my roots.
Is it common practice for students to grow their own ingredients?
Oh, yes. In fact, our herbology teacher, Professor Garlick, encourages it. And I don't think Professor Sharp,
Professor
our potions
Garlick.
master, cares where you get your ingredients, as long as your brews are all perfect.
Where's Professor Ginger? Okay, I'm done
It
with
was
her.
nice to meet you, Samantha. Good luck with your Dittany.
Thank you. And good luck to you too on your first day.
Professor Garlic, Professor Turnip,
Yeah,
Professor Carrot.
Ravenclaw. Professor Weasley is looking for you just outside.
You'd best not keep her waiting.
Revelio.
Oh, downstairs. So far, yeah, this is not a game I thought I would play.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Indeed,
Thank
I
you,
shall.
Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your knowledge and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Wait a second. Oh, I was going to say, I thought that was the dragon.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student.
Revelio!
Why don't you cast Revelio on this bust and see what details the field guide can provide?
Ravenclaw bust. Guide pages. This bust created in the honor of Ravenclaw House resides in its lofty Ravenclaw Tower. Okay. Just a useless piece of information about a statue. So we've got challenges. Oh, my. Combat, exploration, field guide. Okay, so I figure the way that book works is the more you explore, the more stuff you add to the book.
More opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Revelio!
I found 2 opportunities downstairs, right? You know what this means, right? Now I've got to go buy Ravenclaw pajamas.
No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
Well, if you walk any slow, we'll get there by Tuesday. Come on, Professor.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Oh, okay. Again, definitely not the game I thought I would play, but this is actually really fun. And it's interesting. And already, I want to run around the castle doing Revelio, just attacking everything I can find to, find every little hidden secret in this place.
Here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Well, thank you, Professor.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the Hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain, and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Did I just see a flying book?
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more
flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look. The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Alright.
Revelio.
Now, I believe I saw a Revelio over here somewhere.
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have.
Lumos!
Do someone find me if you've done it.
That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
I really should look around, but at the same time I'm like, let's have a quick little squiz around the castle. See what oh, hello, I spotted a chest. Olive pattern? Okay, okay. What's at this door? Oh. So it doesn't look too... That's what you want.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
I wish there was something I could do to stand up to the headmaster. Likely best to keep my head down till I finish up here. Does Professor...
Blue flames. Okay, well that's going to be handy.
Revelio.
No idea what that is, but that's... Oh, hello. Oh! This must be the garden. Well, that looks like a fun plant. Oh, hello, what have we found over here? Dear Professor Garlic. Okay. How very thoughtful of you, and to remember that strawberries are my favourite. They're as sweet as they can be, it's no wonder muggles love them so much. Everything you cultivate seems to be such in high-fine quality, from bitterroot to berries. I do hope that my darling niece can learn this skill while under your tutelage. Lenora so adores... I believe I was just talking to her. Adores you as do all of your students, I'm sure. Warmest regards always, Eleanor Everleigh. Everleigh.
Revelio.
Nothing really in here, except for a few bumblebees. There's an interesting looking pumpkin. There is plenty to explore, which is what made this. Professor. No. It's not Professor Garlic, it's Professor.
Revelio. Lumos. Protego.
That's a new name, no longer Professor Garlic's Professor. Man. I can tell I'm gonna have way too much fun with this game. Okay, let's go over here.
Revelio.
I like how I'm supposed to be in school, and the only thing I'm doing right now is just exploring the castle. I'm just like, nope. Just gonna go explore the castle instead. Nothing down here.
Lumos.
Man, that's a lock and a half, isn't it? Ah. Get a nice little garden area. Nothing down here except for ridiculously oversized locks.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Sorry, sweetheart, I don't want to use your little flu thing. Right now, what I want to do is just explore the castle as much as I humanly can.
Revelio. Lumos.
Alright, we've been in there. What's down here?
Revelio.
I hear that infamous ding.
Lumos. Revelio.
A statue with no name.
I'm not entirely in agreement with what you're saying, but I do see your point.
Broken broom. This broken broom belonged to Selena I'm not going to attempt to pronounce that name, and is rumoured to be its remains after she insisted on demonstrating experimental lunar application charm to fellow third years. No one knows if she succeeded. Can't go through there.
Revelio.
Flattened armour. This set of armour belonged to Sir Scattlethorpe, the heedless who unwisely challenged a mountain troll to a game of musical chairs. Well now, I'll teach him. The Three Sisters bells are said to be tribute to the three similarly named beautiful steep ridges that majestically over Glen in Argynshire. Man, there are some complicated verbs. It is rumoured that one can hear them ringing their glen way across the highlands and run across the castle. Locals it could be about for mysterious ringing, blah blah blah. Yeah, basically blah blah blah. That's how we get through stuff quick. Blah blah. What did he just do?
Lumos.
Revelio.
Oh, another chest. Nothing in the chest. No information on that. Alright, so we're locked in until we do all that. That makes sense. Oh, that looks like a Viking horn. Goblin artifact. Horns like these were used of goblins during 1612 Goblin Rebellion, and the rallied troops that generally annoy Richards with. This horn was discovered in the aftermath of the rebellion behind the Hog's Head Inn with a wedge of Gorgonzola stuffed inside, presumably to mute it. Man, I'm going to have to brush up on my giant words, because some of these words are a bit bleh.
Revelio.
Aha, not so locked in after all. What's down here? I think I've already been down here and I'm already lost.
Revelio.
What else have we got? A particular urn is rumoured to have once borne the inscription of pioneer in dragon taming. Should not have started with the Hungarian horntail. That's obviously something I won't be able to go through yet.
Revelio.
So this is actually interesting. Well, that's a particular dragon that looks slightly familiar. Hogwarts motto, Draco Dormus. Dear Lord, how many more big words are we going to use today? Means never tickle a sleeping dragon. Fortunately, this particular sleeping dragon is made of stone and will never awaken. It may be tickled, but absolutely no effect. And here's me wanting to tickle it.
Revelio.
just because, you know, it's in my nature to be curious and want to,
I'm truly sorry. I didn't mean...
It must be in the dungeons.
Revelio.
There's nothing else down here that's intriguing enough, but oh, hello. Can I go through here? No, I cannot.
Lumos. Lumos.
Okay. This is of all places. Go to this. Yeah, I think I should probably go to the spot on the painting. If I can figure out where I'm going. Okay.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Revelio.
Interesting,
Lumos.
Yeah, obviously I'm not meant to mess with that. But I think I've gone the wrong way, because I am actually legitimately lost. There we are, sleeping dragon.
Revelio. Revelio. Lumos.
Oh.
Revelio.
That's...
Revelio.
Leather sorcerer hat. I quite like these like these little descriptions of things and how they turn.
Revelio.
Werewolf Saga Tapestries. The set of tapestries tells a tragic tale of a witch bitten by a werewolf. She chose to flee her home to protect her infant daughter and husband. Rumor has it her daughter fell asleep to the howl of the wolf for years thereafter.
Revelio.
That was an interesting. That was interesting. Definitely not what I was expecting.
Lumos.
I better get to class.
Revelio. Lumos.
Oh, isn't that interesting?
Revelio.
I like how these knights just randomly, you know, stand and stomp their feet and do all sorts of crazy things. Frog choir. Okay. Here perch the slimy yet symphotic frogs that comprise the Hogwarts frog choir. These magical amphibians can sing six-part harmony and hold a pitch better than most humans.
Revelio.
Not sure how to feel about that one. What if I hit them with those? One of those things again.
Lumos. Revelio.
Scorch marks. Allegedly, the location is the first instance of the arguably successful casting of Bombarda. Date the unknown caster underdated. I think my professors will be reasonably surprised learning all these facts in one day.
Revelio.
Nope, I've already been down here.
Lumos. Revelio.
Wooden cat. A wooden statue bears the likeness of a pangerdon, fearless feline mouse hunter and devoted study companion. That's cool. Alright, let's get our butts to class. Radio. That's where I go, what were those two doing? And drop it.
I'm glad I don't have to stay in the car for
Revelio.
My sister organised Quidditch practice all summer for the county this year. She was most upset.
How about that?
Something Professor Shah is hard.
Central Hall Fountain. The Ornament Fountain features intricately, good God, there's some big words in this game, carved statues and designs the magical world, including a set of stone sirens encircling the fountain's base. And yes, it's actually really cool.
Revelio.
Oh, where does that door go to? Professor Black, might I suggest a ban on magic in the library? Someone has been sneaking into the restricted section, and Carissa Bloom seems to think the library as her own personal area in which to practice her latest incantations. It is most disruptive. One might consider P's tame by comparison to such antics. Breaking into the restricted section, if that's not bloody,
Revelio.
if that's not reminiscent to Doctor Strange, I don't know. No.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Lumos.
Revelio.
Maybe a way into that room. As Hogwarts is just full of mystery. Alrighty. Let's get back out here and get back to our library. Hey!
Revelio.
What?
Revelio.
Wyvern Fountain. This fountain in the Transfiguration courtyard has a likeness of a wyvern on top that serves as a relaxing place for students to gather. Because dragons are relaxing. Right, that makes sense. Despite rumours to contrary, possibly started by Sir Cadonan, this is most assuredly not meant to be the wyvern of we, slain by the live. Okay.
Revelio.
A chest. I'm sorry, Kid Cap. give you another pat. You get 2 pats because I zapped you a few times.